Tidbits from TNT, Thursday, August 21, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Iraq plans to attract $250 billion in investments over 2 years. Iraq plans to attract investments in various sectors worth up to $250 billion over the next 2 years. Hanan Jassim, a spokeswoman for the Iraqi National Investment Commission, said, the government's pro-investment initiatives and legislative and regulatory reforms have succeeded in attracting Arab and foreign investments exceeding $100 billion in various economic sectors over the past 2 years. She added, investments have been directed towards vital sectors such as industry, infrastructure, housing, energy, education, and health, contributing to the creation of new job opportunities and increasing the gross domestic product. This represents an important step towards reducing dependence on oil as the primary source of revenue. She explained that, the investment steps have boosted investor confidence and contributed to positioning Iraq among the region's promising destinations. An ambitious plan has been developed to attract up to $250 billion over the next 2 years. She stated that, the National Investment Commission is working to align investment legislation with directives by simplifying procedures, reducing red tape, expanding the scope of public-private partnerships, and providing flexible incentives and solid legal guarantees. Iraq is currently witnessing the implementation of giant projects, most notably the construction of the Grand Fao port in the far south of Iraq, accompanied by the implementation of an ambitious plan worth billions of dollars to establish a route linking the far south of the country with Turkey via a land and railway route for trade exchange reaching Europe. In addition to other projects in the sectors of housing, roads, bridges, hospital construction, and vital projects in the field of infrastructure. Tishwash. The government is responsible for improving the classification of Iraq's sovereignty. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, on Wednesday, August 20, 2025, in the form of a joint national brigade, to improve the classification Iraq's sovereign trust, which plays a role in enhancing international confidence in the national economy, and opening up vast horizons for foreign investment. The cabinet said in a statement that it agrees with the objectives of the Ramaya government to enhance Iraq's financial and economic position on the international stage. The Sudanese side in the form of a national delegation jointly towards the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, and 2 branches of the ministries, finance, oil, planning, and economic and financial institutions, to the president's office. The ministry presented the financial documents, which resembled the Iraqi currency. He added it combines clear and measurable goals, with raising distance plans to specialist areas, and direct coordination with major global trust classification agencies, including Fitch, S&P, Moody's, aims to improve Iraq's sovereign credit rating. As the Seoul team pays special attention to strengthening government efforts, financial risk management, and environmental development, our actions are in line with the government's economic reform plan, the statement said. The comprehensive national strategy aims to improve the classification of Iraq's sovereignty, which will contribute to enhancing international confidence in the national economy, and opening up vast opportunities for an investment, direct and indirect, the government said in a statement, adding that this letter represents a clear commitment to the reform policy and its protection, achieving economic stability, supporting the stability of the financial system, and creating an attractive investment environment to participate in diversifying revenue sources and reducing reliance on oil. Wahid. Tishwash. Baghdad and Erbil on the verge of a historic agreement. Oil, salaries, and non-oil revenues are close to being resolved. Ministry of Planning spokesperson Abdul Zahra al-Hindawi revealed details of the meeting of the ministerial committee tasked with resolving financial obligations between Baghdad and Erbil, stressing that the meeting witnessed a significant convergence of views and a preliminary agreement on mechanisms for resolving outstanding issues. The meeting, chaired by Minister of Planning Mohammed Tamim and attended by federal ministers and officials from the regional government, focused on 3 key issues: oil production and exports through SOMO, non-oil revenues, and the localization of salaries for the region's employees. Al-Hindawi explained that the oil file has made significant progress and is close to completion. While the two parties agreed that non-oil revenues should be subject to applicable laws, in addition to discussing practical steps to localize salaries. He noted that upcoming meetings will witness the participation of legal and technical experts from both sides to finalize the agreement before submitting recommendations to the Council of Ministers for binding decisions. He emphasized Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani's direct interest in concluding these issues, given their direct impact on the lives of citizens in the region and the national economy. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com